unleashed upon the world of Mario. Today, the dream is reality. And to talk about this unexpected encounter, it is my great honor to welcome a very special guest, someone I truly admire. Please. Ladies and gentlemen, Miyamoto-san. Thank you for coming. We are so happy to have you today. So what have you brought with you?
Well,
what did you bring?
This is a life-size replica of one of the weapons from this game.
Wow. Cool, I'm sure you love it.
I brought one for you.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Wow. Woo. So let's take a picture.
Bill-san, he can help our conversation. これほら、ね、ゴーストリーコンのとちょっと違うでしょ?
These are a little bit different from the weapons you see in Ghost Recon.
可愛いでしょ?
Yeah, very different weapons for
cute.
very different worlds. This one is, I think, very effective in the world of Mario and Rabbit. So, should do well. I'm so proud of Ubisoft's long-standing collaboration with Nintendo. You know, from the DS to the Wii, and more recently for the impressive launch of the Switch. You know, we have always been inspired by Nintendo and by all the great work you have been able to do.
そうですね、本当にいつも UBI さんにはね、協力いただいてありがとうございます。
Yes, thank you very much for all the work that we've been able to do together over the years with Ubisoft.
もうほら、出会ってから25年ぐらい経つんですよね。
I mean, Yves, it's already been about 25 years since you and I first met.
で、E3 とかに来るたんびに UBI さんのブースを僕は訪問して、でビデオで撮ってもらって、社内のビデオに登場したりしてましたね。
And every year at E3, you're kind enough to invite me to your booth, and we get to take lots of pictures and videos, and I've even recorded messages for Ubisoft employees in the past.
でそのたんびにね、なんか UBI の開発の皆さんのすごい任天堂ゲーム愛みたいなものを感じてきました。
So over the years, I've always felt the deep, heartfelt passion that Ubisoft developers have for Nintendo and its characters.
それは一方でね、僕は同じ開発者としてライバルですから、こう戦う姿勢で頑張ってきたんですけど。
But on the other hand, because we're both software developers, we've also looked at each other as kind of rivals and tried to see who could make the best software.
けどイブさんからラビッツの人形をもらったりいろいろして、僕の席の前にもラビッツがいっぱいあるんですけども、そういうラビッツのヒューモアはすごく理解してました。
But of course, I've known the Rabbids characters for many years, and I have many Rabbids figures decorating my desk. And so I've always been a fan of the characters and their humor.
だから今回の話があった時にラビッツがどんなユーモアをこうゲームの中で見せてくれるかすごい楽しみにしてたんですね。
So since this project first started, I've been very excited to see what kind of humor the Rabbids could bring to the Mario world.
でただダビデさんに会った時にね、ダビデさんに一つだけお願いしたんです。
And so when I met Davide-san, who is the creative director of this game, yes. When I met Davide-san, I had just one condition for this project.
絶対こうジャンプするゲームとかそういうプラットフォームゲームじゃなくて、マリオで今まで作ったことのないジャンルのゲームを作ってほしいとお願いしました。
I said, whatever you do, don't try to make a jump game or a Mario platformer. Try to make a Mario game that has never been made before.
よかったですね。
And it's great.
And I can tell you, it was an exciting, very exciting challenge for all our teams. And I think we've done something you will love. So, thank you very much for giving us the chance to perform on this game.
はい、本当にこうヨーロッパで作るとこんなものができるのかとかね、それから、UBI さんやっぱりアクションゲームをちゃんと作ってる会社なんで、こう単性のストラテジーゲームというもののちゃんとこうテンポのいいゲームが出来上がりました。
And so, of course, because the game is being made in Europe, it has a very unique flavor to it. And of course, Ubisoft is very good at making action games, but this game in particular has a great layer of strategy and tactics to it, but with a very good pace.
Yeah, no, it's going to be fresh, actually. So now let's welcome Xavier, the producer of the game, and he will show us the game. So thanks again. Thanks again, Mr. Miyamoto. Thank you. You're welcome.
Finally, we can talk about this project. So we've been working on this game for more than 3 years now, and to be at E3 today on this stage is just super exciting. So, what is this game exactly? So Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle is a tactical adventure exclusive for the Nintendo Switch, and let's check right away some gameplay. So the rabbits have been teleported into the Mushroom Kingdom, and it made the world completely unstable and chaotic. So Mario, as a true hero, wants to save the day, but this time with some new friends. And at first, they don't really know each other, but in the end, they will form this dream team that will potentially save the Mushroom Kingdom. And as the game is a turn-based tactical adventure game, combat is a really big part of the concept. So you'll fight wave after wave of rabbit that somehow turn bad. And what we see here is just the very beginning of the game, so it will be perfect to talk about the combat basics. So the two flags you see on the screen here is to tell you that this is a battlefield zone. So you'll switch from exploration mode to battle mode. The blue zone is your zone of movement, so you move anywhere you want in that zone. But you can also use battlefield ingredients, such as covers for protection. So Rabbit Luigi here using half cover or full cover. And we also have what we call team jump. So by jumping on your teammates, you can expand your zone of movement. So here, Rabbit Peach, using Mario, she's able to flank the enemy. So you can also attack the enemy behind that cover and expose them by destroying that cover, which is really interesting in terms of strategy because for the next turns, you'll be open for attacks. And last but not least, techniques. So from defensive ones like Rabbit Peach shield boost, or offensive ones like Mario's Hero Sight. He's able to attack the enemy even if it's not his turn as soon as the enemy moves. So this is a very core aspect of the game itself. So you mix and match attack options, movement abilities, techniques, but we also have other ingredients such as pipes, rabbit pipes. So those give you a good move to flank the enemy. So here, for example, Rabbit Luigi goes into the pipe, out of the pipe, dash the enemy, goes for Mario, team jump, land behind the enemy in one single movement sequence, and then finish off the enemy. And what we see here is actually explosive cover. So those have many type of super effects, and this one was a push effect. So you can push heroes or enemies out of the boundaries. So again, this is just a glimpse into the basics of the game. And as you progress into the game, you have more tactic tools. You'll be able to do more combo setups. You'll be able to use different type of heroes, different type of weapons, in order to battle your way through the kingdom. Thank you. And that's just a glimpse into the game itself. But first and foremost, this is a project done with passion, with our hearts. So it would not exist otherwise. So we just can't wait for you guys to try the game at E3 this week. For those who are not at E3, you'll see online coverage, videos, and surprises. So have a great conference. Have a great E3. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ashraf Ismail, game director for Assassin's Creed Origins. I've waited a long time to say that. Almost 10 years ago, I, as many of you, fell in love with a game. That game took us to the Third Crusade. And we fell in love again when it took us to the Italian Renaissance. Over the years, this amazing series has taken us to the American Revolution, the French Revolution, Victorian London, and of course, to the Republic of Pirates. For the 10-year anniversary of Assassin's Creed, for our fans, for ourselves, and for all newcomers, we wanted to go back, very far back, to show how it all began. Since Black Flag, over the last 3.5 years, we have poured our energy, our talent, our passion into bringing the land of pyramids, pharaohs, and mummies to life, to bring ancient Egypt to life. Now, Egypt challenged us. It fundamentally challenged us to reinvent what it means to be Assassin's Creed. And over the next few days, you will see, play, and feel this reinvented experience. I am deeply honored and proud to be here representing the amazing work of a phenomenal team, and thrilled to finally be able to show you this beast we have been building. Without further ado, here is a taste of Egypt.
Flash across your screen, got you in the end. 15 minutes of freedom, still 3/5 of man. Still realize your chain, yeah. All my blood is in vain.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As an extra treat, let's check in with home base, where we're going to get a glimpse of what you'll see right after the UB conference.
Hey there, folks. Chris Waters here at the home base with Hanny Duong and Carl Luet, producer on Assassin's Creed Origins at Ubisoft Singapore. Carl's here to give us a look at the gameplay of the game. We're going to be entering the open world. We've got a ton more to show you, but Carl, kick it off. Give us a little taste here.
Yes, so here we are in the open world of Egypt. This is the demo that we will be showing on the show floor here at E3. Bayek is riding into the Fayoum, one of the regions in Egypt, the most southernmost region. It's a beautiful area. We see we've come in from the desert, moving towards this Lake Moris. And let's have a little exploration around here using our Eagle scene.
It's sunny on the lake and it's sunny on the monitor here, but folks, this looks really good. It's running on an Xbox One X, and we'll be giving you the gameplay feed after the show. We've got 30 minutes of that coming up, but let's see if we can see from a bird's eye view what Seinu is up to.
Yeah, so Seinu is looking into this military camp and tagging a few enemies here. After the show, we will infiltrate this camp and take it out either through stealth or combat or perhaps ranged weaponry.
All right, if you guys want to see more of this, be sure to tune in right after the conference. Chris and I and Carl here will be right here. Ash will be joining us as well. You won't want to miss it.
That 30 minutes live gameplay feed is coming up after the show, but for now, it's back to the stage and on with the excitement.
That's it for now. Thank you, thank you. So, don't forget that you can watch this demo in its entirety after the conference, live stream from our home base. And for those of you here at E3, please come to the Ubisoft booth where you can live this new experience of Assassin's Creed. Thank you very much.
Here's your chance.
Driver with a promising career dominate off-road racing on his way to the top.
Our champion swerves around it brilliantly. Now that's the skill that wins no matter what the engine, no matter what the track. He's this season's undisputed motorsports champion, coming out of nowhere to rise to the top.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 2 years back, the crew took the driving genre out there to the big, wide, open world of the USA. Thanks to our players, we have taken this iconic vision to the next level. They showed us what they liked and what they wanted to see in the futures. Now, it's time to take it way beyond driving. I am Stéphane Bellet, Creative Director. This is The Crew 2. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Here in the US, motorsports are louder, bigger, edgier than anywhere else in the world. Drivers and fans meet across the country and celebrate a common passion for all things motorized. Now's your chance to join in. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Crew 2, home of Motor Nation. In the heart of the city, street racers prove their skills, skidding on rooftops, burning asphalt, and tuning their rides. forge your own path off-road through the striking beauty of nature. Tame, unpredictable waves on the open ocean, rapid waters, or narrow rivers. Fearless pilots rule the skies, spin between buildings, through the clouds, among stunning perspectives. Thank you. All across the country, high-octane contests await you. Take the lead on modernation. You've had a glimpse of the Crew 2. Register now for beta access or play the demo at the booth. Experience TC2 for yourself. Enjoy the ride. Thank you.
We all started as one team. We all wanted to be superheroes for the same reason. You're a traitor, Tweak, and now you're with a group of super traitors. This was started by you. We aren't the ones who walked out of the fucking franchise, Mysterion. Why would the Freedom Pals help us? We send a spy, someone in our group who pretends to want to switch sides and join Freedom Pals. Somebody who they don't know very well. All that's fair in love and war, Freedom Pussies. You fucking animal.
You've got problems, new kid. Whatever you did last night got a lot of people's attention. Bad people. If you need information, just know you can rely on Call Girl.
Who the fuck is that? So I guess now any fucking asshole thinks they can be a superhero. We're gonna rip you apart. Dude, Mysterion is pissed at you, new kid. Toolshed.
Toolshed is a gadgeteer class visionary archetype.
And a butt-fucking traitor.
Eric, you must listen to me.
Get out of my head, Timmy.
Your franchise is going nowhere. Face the truth, Eric. You guys are kind of douchebags.
He just called us douchebags, in my mind.
He did?
Southpaw, the fractured butthole.
Available October 17th. There was this sort of synergy of, well, we're looking to do something interesting in VR, and we've got this division, and you're looking to sort of bring, you know, what sense you have of storytelling within, and put that into the context of VR.
You can, for the first time as a player, feel like you are in a movie.
That's a really good word for it. We want you to take off the gear and still feel unsettled.
Whilst working with Ubisoft, we stumbled across some fascinating research that had begun in the late 90s. Essentially, neuroscientists had figured out a way to upload brain data, trauma, emotions, memories, to the digital space. Now, we've gone and taken the next logical step, and with Ubisoft, we've recreated in virtual reality one such test subject. So we'd like you to come and join us and experience the Walter test case for yourself.
Not as another character, but for me
Again.
What you're experiencing is a recorded consciousness. It's not unlike watching a movie, so no matter how real it may seem, it can't hurt you. You are completely safe. You are completely safe.
And now, I'm happy to share a new surprise with you. Building on the legacy of one of our most popular worlds, the super talented teams of Ubisoft Singapore came up with something really, really unique. So I want you to see that and enjoy. Thank you.
Men from all over the world sail the treacherous trade routes of the Indian Ocean. The riches in their holds fuel their dreams of power and fortune, while whetting the appetites of those they fear most. Pirates.
Never gonna
120 days. That's how long the average pirate survived a lawless life on the seas during the golden age of piracy. I'm Justin Farron, the creative director for Skull and Bones, and this is your chance to not just survive, but to climb the food chain and surpass the legend of every pirate who ever sailed the high seas. Since bringing innovative naval combat to Assassin's Creed, we at Ubisoft Singapore have set out to bring you the ultimate pirate experience. A tactical action game where we take that naval combat to the next level, mastering the ocean and its winds at the helm of ships armed to the teeth. Skull and Bones takes place in a shared systemic world where you can sail solo or form a gang of pirates with your friends, and together terrorize the trade routes of the Indian Ocean. Season after season, you'll collaborate and compete with other bloodthirsty players, even execute ruthless betrayals in order to become the ultimate pirate kingpin. Now I'm proud to share with you the Loot Hunt, one of Skull and Bones' 5 versus 5 team-based PvP modes. Right on, right? We've just received intel that merchant convoys rich with treasure are sailing just off the coast of Madagascar. But beware, there are other pirates also looking to plunder the PvP disputed waters of the Indian Ocean.
The Priscilla Shallows of Madagascar. Located on the cusp of a bustling trade route, it is the perfect place for an ambush. Here is our gang of pirates, the Raiders, going head-to-head with a gang of rival players, the Cutthroats. Victory goes to the team with the most loot at the end of the hunt.
Are we ready for a hunt?
Knowing how to sail with the wind is a pirate's most precious skill. Use the winds to increase your speed or to position yourself for tactical advantage in battle. To reap the most rewards, it is best to split up, some going inland, others keeping to the open sea. Each warship has unique strengths. The frigate's hull is reinforced, its arsenal equipped with numerous culverin cannons. The brigantine is devastating up close, with a battering ram designed to break any resistance. The sloop of war kills from afar, with its crippling long-ranged mortars and precise long 9 cannons.
Sail! Flying hostile colors! All sail! Ride the wind! All hands on deck! Position fixed! Open fire! Nothing will save you now! Brace for impact! Drown, you soggy nutmegs!
Don't let bloodlust cloud your purpose. You're here for the loot, and so are your rivals.
Store the goods, then back to your station.
The team that escapes with the most loot claims victory. Searching for more targets on the horizon, our sloop of war spots a rival pirate ship further inland. With its heavily reinforced hull, our frigate swoops in to save the day, bearing the brunt of the damage.
Another day, another victim!
Speed, Mr. Mercy! Vamos con todo!
Our gang of pirates is now taking aim at the frigate, and it will take team coordination to take her down.
Fuego! Hold tight now! That ship's badly damaged!
They are killing! We can take their ship!
With the enemy ship's broadside now vulnerable, our frigate rushes in to board her.
No quarter! Taste of blackened silver. Fancy snorting some fish, miss? We're just pirate hunters! It's the rock fleet! Man au war! Rockets away!
Pirate hunters have been sent in, signaling the end of the hunt. They target the pirates with the most stolen loot.
Time to make our escape, Captain, or we are good for the news. They're firing mortars!
Full tilt, Silbo, full tilt!
The pirate hunter defenses are so strong that the only option is escape. The brigantine is sacrificing herself to buy time for the frigate, who carries the most loot. The frigate now needs to make its escape through the reefs.
Captain, that's back for the reefs!
Successful pirates know when to run, with their hulls full and the wind at their backs.
Thank you all very much. I'd like to invite you to play the loot hunt at the Ubisoft booth at E3. And please register for our live phases online. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention. The world of Skull and Bones is one that evolves. When you act, it reacts.
That if I did not kiss the girls, my lips would grow a moldy. Way, ho, away, we'll haul away.
너에게 날 맞추지 마. 나에게 더 바라지 마. 거품처럼 커진 맘을 버블 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 팝 버블 버블 팝 있는 그대로 생각해봐. 보이는 대로 날 바라봐줘. 거품처럼 커진 맘을 버블 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 팝 버블 버블
But I still wanna dance with somebody. I
I just wanna dance with somebody. I just wanna dance with somebody. I just wanna dance with somebody. It could be anybody. Tell me are you that somebody? Don't matter who you are, just love me the way I just wanna dance with somebody. I just wanna dance with somebody. I just wanna dance with somebody. I just wanna dance with somebody.
Cześć, witam wszystkich. Przepraszam za nieobecność, ale miałem problemy z tym, co nie wiem, co stało. Nadzieję, że mnie słychać dobrze.
Hey everyone, I'm BB Rexa, and Just Dance 2018 is out this October on all consoles. Bye!
Just Dance chyba nie chodzi, więc chyba się przełączę.
You use it as a telephone. You use it as a camera. It's your music player, your flashlight, calculator, and GPS navigation.
Chciałbym coś słyszeć. Mam nadzieję, że wy mnie dobrze słyszycie. Okej, powinno już teraz wszystko okej. Wracamy już do streamu. Cześć, Banboy.
New kid.
Phone destroyer!
Witam wszystkich serdecznie. Jeszcze może kamerkę byście chcieli widzieć, nie? W sumie.
Atlas, jewel of the Pleiades.
Nova took us to the stars. Each new world more incredible than the last. We had no idea what was waiting for us. The Legion. It consumes everything in its path.
Pewnie ominęło mnie najciekawsze, no ale cóż, obejrzę sobie powtórkę.
Go show them what it can do.
Miłego kompania. Trochę humoru dla mnie się powiedzieć.
Chase, how's it going?
Breaking atmosphere.
Let's even the odds.
No dzięki, Bandy.
Judge, we need to buy time for me to jumpstart the engine.
They are resisting ice barrage. Linking fire loadout.
We're up against impossible odds, but together we will adapt and overcome.
Hi, I'm Matt Rose, producer at Ubisoft Toronto. Like many of you, I grew up in the 80s, obsessed with sci-fi, animation, comics, and of course, all the really cool toys. At Ubisoft Toronto, we built a team with a dream of bringing those amazing childhood memories back to life for a new generation. Starlink Battle for Atlas allows you to take control of a team of star pilots in a massive, open, living star system, fighting to save Atlas from the Forgotten Legion. Build your custom starship, and then adapt to new challenges on the fly. Link extra armor and heavy weapons to take on a huge Legion Prime. Search for ancient secrets lost on the worlds of Atlas, or outrun outlaws through an asteroid field. Freedom is at the core of Starlink Battle for Atlas. Collect your way with both physical Starship collectibles and digital versions available, and even take your game on the go using the power of Nintendo Switch.
Yeah. Nie Switcha, będzie.
Visit starlinkgame.com for more information, and stay tuned for many more surprises over the coming months. Thank you.
Jeszcze jakby crossplay był między wszystkimi platformami, to okej.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Kutaz.
Step. Czy Steep?
I'm the studio director at Ubisoft Annecy. It's a pleasure for me to be back on stage after our announcement at E3 last year. And we have had, since then, a full year of support and continuous development of Steep. Since the very beginning of this project, we have been working with athletes, and we have always been impressed by their passion and dedication. We learned how one champion spent 300 days a year on a trampoline to practice for that perfect landing. We learned how others make more than 6 million
To jest
turns
podobno
to
dobra
practice
gra,
for the
ale
15
sprzedaż
they have
chyba
to race in
jakoś
competition.
nie bardzo.
These athletes, they travel
Ja też nie
through the
kupiłem,
world
nie
to
grałem.
train with the best,
Nie wiem, czy ktoś grał
to
w
compete
to.
with the strongest, and to challenge themselves with the most experienced and skilled coaches. It's truly a level of passion and dedication that goes well beyond our everyday lives. And when you talk to the very best of these men and women, you realize that there is something they always have in back of their minds at all times. It's a dream that takes years of preparation for just one go at that unforgettable moment. This December, with our first Steep expansion, this is a journey you will take. Enjoy!
Pierwsze ostrzeżenie do Steep.
You would wait and watch from far away, but you always knew that you'd be the one to work while they all play. You lay scheme of all the things that you would change, but
Na pewno fajną muzyczkę. Olimpiada zimowa 2018. Ciekawe. Nie wiem, czy im to coś pomoże. Coś ciekawego. Far Cry 5. No, oglądajcie teraz. Far Cry 5. Nie wiem, się niesamowicie na tę grę. To się jara, łapka do góry. No, będzie gameplay. Ciekawe. Miejmy nadzieję, że pokażą gameplay.
Hi, my name is Dan Hay, and I'm the executive producer of Far Cry the brand, as well as the creative director of Far Cry 5. I'd like to introduce you to Hope County, Montana. Vast, beautiful, rugged. A place where people don't even lock their front door anymore. But that's how it used to be. Today, Hope County's been overrun by a fanatical cult. You find yourself trapped deep in cult territory, cut off from the rest of the world. They've closed the roads. There's no cell phone signal, no 911. People are fucking scared. I had to say it. And just up ahead, the small town of Falls End has been completely overrun. If you're gonna survive, you and your guns for hire are gonna need to save it. But to do that, well, you're gonna need to raise some hell.
Ile tu mamy pierwszy gameplay z Far Cry 5? Yeah.
We got piggies.
Bardzo podobny do szybki oznaczania celów.
Where do you want me? Water tower, got it.
O, fajnie, możemy kompanii wydawać rozkazy snajperowi, gdzie ma się rozlokować.
I'm in position.
You will be cleansed. You will confess your sins, and you will atone. For only then will you walk in the light of our Father and be delivered.
Boom, boom, motherfuckers.
Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang. Boom, 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 boom.
Behind you.
Bang, 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 bang.
Gonna need more help.
I love the way you walk, and I love the way you talk. When you walk that walk, and you talk that talk, you knocks me out, out off my feet.
Looks like you need some help.
Boom, 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 boom.
Target
Bang,
up
bang,
fucking
bang,
quad.
boom, 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 boom.
Hej, hej, pozdrowienia dla Mateusza Ludwikowskiego. Czy wy to widzicie? Far Cry 5 po prostu totalnie mi się podoba. Krótko, ale intensywnie. Wow. Miasto. Czyżby drugi rok Division? Nie, chyba coś innego. Chyba jakiś sci-fi.
Where's your master? I don't deal with domesticated.
I the fuck? I ain't got no master, but I do have your little toy.
Show me the idol. Show me the redeemer.
Here you go, mate. Yo, hand it over. I got a hot date who don't do late.
Monkey's got a date.
Mwah.
What? What?
What? That's Swiss fucking chocolate, pig. Bon appetito.
I want every fucking cop in this fucking city after that fucking bastard!
Grab my chassis, Noxie!
Easy peasy, bro. Bang, bang, motherfuckers!
Nie wiem co to jest, ale podoba mi się. A czy ktoś kojarzy tą markę? Czy to jest nowa IP? Ja nie kojarzę, więc obstawiam, że to nowa IP.
It's about bloody time. Let's see what we've got. Moksha. Just as Yama described it. True freedom lies beyond.
No tak, Beyond Good and Evil 2. W końcu się ludzie doczekali. O, to jest chyba jedno z gier, na którą wszyscy czekali. No to Ubi pozamiatało. Ale będą ochyjachy.
Thank you very much.
Grubo.
First of all, I want to say a big thank you to all the teams who worked very hard on creating all this world. Again, thank you to all these teams behind us. I want also to say thank you to Yves with all my heart. Thanks, Yves, for making this happen. This is just amazing. And also a special thanks to the fans of Beyond Good and Evil for sticking with us for so long.
It's about bloody time.
15 years. Almost.
So welcome to System 3. Our story takes place before the birth of Jade, in a multi-ethnic, multicultural human society in a distant solar system. It is a time when corporations create hybrids in their labs and enslave them to colonize the stars in order to compete for power and cosmic resources. With our crew of crazy and unforgettable characters, we fight in the name of freedom and the right to determine our own fate among the stars. And we will helm massive starfaring vessels through territories as spectacular as they are dangerous.
We've been working very hard just on the technology during 3 years. And today, we have a seamless online playground where we can travel across space at the speed of light. We can explore mysterious cities and discover unknown lands by ourselves or with friends. And we want you to participate in the making of this great adventure. Join our Space Monkey program. Today, and help us make Beyond Good and Evil a world that will challenge us and bring us together for thousand adventure, thrills and fun. And please, Eve, just join us. This is... Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations, you guys. You know, Gabrielle and Michelle, you've done a fantastic job. It's amazing what you have been able to achieve. And you and I and all the teams have the power of creating games that will amaze all the gamers. And I think video games can help us to grow and to get better. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you. Jaki team. Przyznam się szczerze, że ja w pierwszą część nie grałem. Jeśli ktoś grał, to...
I would like to thank everyone here in the room and those who are watching us from home. Thank you for listening today and thank you for playing our games. So to all the teams at Ubisoft, thank you for your incredible imagination and enthusiasm. All of us here, we wish you all a lot of fun playing games this year. So thank you very much and have a great E3.
A nie podaję żadnej daty premiery? Czy w ogóle w tym roku, w przyszłym? Za 5 lat? Ej, hello.
Okay, wait, look, most importantly, it's not over. The show is not over, folks. We're gonna send you back to the home base behind the theater. We have 30 minutes of an exclusive, what is it? I lost it. Assassin's Creed Origins exclusive gameplay. 30 minutes right now. Let's go back to home base outside the theater. Thank you for watching. It's not over. Stay tuned.
Okej, koniec konferencji.
Hey there, folks. What a show.
Koniec konferencji Ubisoftu, ale będzie jeszcze 30 minut gameplayu z Assassin's Creed Origins, co sobie obejrzymy.
I'm Chris Waters, joined by Hanny Duong, Carl Lua, and Ash Ismail from the Assassin's Creed Origins team. And let's get right into it, fellas, here. Without further ado, we've got 30 minutes of exploring the open world.
Yes,
for sure. So just to start off, so we have the context. This is the demo we have here at E3 that we're letting people play. Just so everyone knows, this is a living game. We still have a ways to go to finish off the game and completely polish it. So we might see some hiccups along the way. But we fully assume that. We're super proud to be here to show it off. We've been working a long time on this, and it's finally exciting to be able to show it and have people play it and send us feedback. So here we're gonna go. Carl is gonna show off his skills.
No, nie pociągniemy.
His gazelle skills. And here we're gonna start with a camp. So these camps, these are military locations. He's gonna use Senu, right?
Chyba i tak nie jest źle.
Senu
She's a beauty.
Yeah, she's a beauty. She's a great scout. So right now, Carl's using her to tag the enemies, but also tagging opportunities in the camp. Now, the question might be, why would someone infiltrate such a location? outside of quests. So there is a quest that actually takes place here. In the demo, we've disabled the quest so that we can focus on the world and what happens with the world. Later on, there's going to be more streams with quests so that we can kind of spread the love, the content.
But for now, we're just kind of
to jest normalny quest, ale wyłączyli ewidentnie questa po to, żeby można było sobie spokojnie poeksplorować otoczenie i różne sposobności, opportunity tak zwane, które można tutaj spotkać i jakieś tam możliwości zabójstwa, nie?
Yeah, so by going a lot more action RPG, what's happening here is that right now Bayek is level 20 and he's facing off against enemies that are at an equivalent challenge. And so this would be considered a fair, challenge fight in this part of the world. And we'll see that as, we'll see later on, there's another camp with enemies that are level 25. And you'll see that the feedback's slightly different. This is to really clarify to people levels matter, gear matters, taking on higher level enemies.
Jak zobaczyłem ten filmik, tylko para opada. Ja nie grałem w pierwszą część. Ty Ben grałeś w pierwszą część?
They have more capacities, more abilities, stronger weapons.
So you might want to think twice before taking them on, or get some better gear, or just light your arrows on fire.
What are
you doing there, Carl?
I think I'm going to cause a little bonfire down here.
Why not? Because it's not hot enough.
Yes.
Just a little more warmth with the bonfire. Speaking of which, my feet are on fire. We are in the middle of the sun
it is,
right
it is really hot out
we
here.
suffer for your entertainment, viewers.
This is the live streaming equivalent of method acting. Is Bayek is warm right now. You think that hood is like keeping him cool?
That hood is warm, and I will say for the fans out there who
attacking the horse.
Attacking the horse. He's got a snack on some horse meat.
Well, it is a distraction.
He's been caged up for a while.
So that's something that we fully embrace in here. So all the NPCs of the world, all the humans, all the animals, they have a full life in the world. They have needs, they have wants. Animals, they hunt, they sleep, they find shade. So in this case, this lion has been captured and been put in a cage.
Ja też nie grałem, mimo że to niedługo już gram, ale jakoś Beyond Good and Evil też mi się nie zdarzyło grać.
They sense something. They've seen a lion getting released. They've seen.
It's kind of hard to miss that one.
Yeah, a fire.
Ej, to chyba że jak się schowasz w tym.
Nice job, Carl.
Prawie to od razu tracisz zainteresowanie.
So this is something that's really important in Assassin's Creed Origins. It's gear.
Goodbye, lion.
Terrible. He was so kind to you.
Wow. He attacked the horse. He should have been attacking.
No real lions were harmed.
Out of the frying pan into the fire.
So we picked up a bow, and we saw that it was a blue bow, which means that it's a common weapon. So rarities do matter in this game.
Yeah.
The more rare the equipment is, the more attributes it has, the more properties it has.
So as opposed to just does some more damage, it cannot have other properties. Like what is an example?
Exactly. So other properties could be things like poison tipped. Being able to generate adrenaline. Adrenaline is a concept, it's a resource in the combat system that allows Bayek to unleash a fury of attacks or just devastating overpowering attacks. And you can build adrenaline through the combat system. And some weapons charge differently than others. This is part of the depth of the combat that we want players to mess around with.
And this is a whole new combat system you guys have.
Boom, headshot.
It's way different than the feeling before of sort of being in Assassin's Creed combat.
He's dazed. Take him out, poor guy. Oh,
he can cover some ground.
So this guy's a commander, that's the gold icon.
Uh-oh. Not for long.
There we go.
Dead.
So there we go.
So killed.
So here we found a second bow. So in a military location, military locations are great for finding equipment and new gear. Aside from playing quests, these are also places to be able to upgrade Bayek with new weapons.
Loot all that.
So here we found a bow. Oh, we leveled up, which gives us an ability point.
Ja lubię te asesiny, a inna część tym mi się jakoś bardziej podoba. Chociaż nigdy nie mówią wszyscy, że Black Flag najlepszy. Ale mi na przykład Syndicate się bardzo podoba.
Yeah, it's more of a graph. What that means is there are flavors. So on the one side, what you see here is the Master Seer. This is more the abilities that are aligned with manipulation. So manipulating the environment, animals, and NPCs. In the center we have the warrior aspect,
No i tam
which
sobie
is
tutaj
really
trochę
delving deep
pobrykają
into fight,
jeszcze.
and the hunter aspect, which is more
Potem
the
sobie
stealthy approach
zrobię,
of being an assassin or being a ranger.
sobie
And the
chwilę
idea is
przerwy na
players can
ogarnięcie tych
dedicate
rzeczy,
themselves
zjedzenia
or go
czegoś.
through the graph however they want. That's why it's a graph, because they can actually
Dopiero w sumie
kind of spread
w pół
themselves
do
as they wish. They can
północy.
really craft their own assassin. And you can even
No chyba
focus
tak.
on one area if you want to be the absolute ultimate warrior.
Yeah.
The ultimate warrior.
You can dedicate yourself. So the last ability on each graph, you can keep pumping points into it. So you can really become that super powerful archetype that you wish to play.
You just got to chase down a
A
fluorescent
dajcie
outfit
mi
and you're good
znać,
to go.
czy ten Nightbot nie za bardzo spamuje, może muszę go tam lekko ograniczyć jeszcze.
Personally, well, we
Jest
should
przedstawiający
get Carl to
15
buy
minut,
something
ale
here.
widzę, że to strasznie często spamuje.
Enhanced warrior bow. The warrior bow is super cool.
To są 4 rzeczy w
Haven't seen it
sumie
yet, so maybe we
ustawione.
should switch to it if we can.
Yep. We did pick up a few new bows, right?
Yeah, we should check out the new gear. Definitely check out the new gear. So in terms of my style, I would say I'm somewhere between hunter and warrior. I can't choose one or the other. I sometimes prefer stealth, sometimes prefer just duking it out with the guys. That's my style, but that's one thing we wanted to cater to, is that we have a lot of fans who either play stealth or
No,
play
Black był kozacki.
pure
Black był
combat.
też na Xboxa. Miałem pierwszego Xboxa i tam odpaliłem
So
Blacka,
here we
to
can
była
see that
masakra.
Carl put on a new bow. You also had a new
Jak
shield.
ta gra wyglądała, jakie miała oświetlenie i jakie miała odgłosy wystrzałów. Witam, Mistrzu,
It's way better.
83.
So you can see the shield adds to the player's resistance.
Black
It's
to
quite
była
significant, and we can see it has a
klasyka,
property
ja
which
już to
is
grałem.
that when you
Ten
block
dźwięk kałacha
a hit,
strzelającego
you
tam,
generate
o,
adrenaline. So the idea is
się
with
po prostu
gear,
niosło
you
tam
can
po
actually start
planszy.
crafting again the way you fight, the way you stealth. We can see the crafting at the bottom there.
Stream z 2
So
kompów?
just like
Część z 2
combat,
kompów?
there's no longer this concept that you can one-shot assassinate just anybody. Enemies that are higher level, you'll do stealth damage, but if you want to one-shot them, be that true lethal assassin, you have to craft better hidden blades.
Dziękuję za suba, co prawda nie wyskoczył mi alert, albo nie widziałem.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to cool
Wyskoczył
down
subik,
in the sea,
dziękuję.
wish I could do right now, because I am
Jeszcze
on
jeden
fire.
sub i 150.
Pretty hot. So this is the amazing tech
Co, Banbej, kiedy to
Singapore
było,
has
kiedy
been
miałeś
working on
150
the
subów?
water. I think it's some of the most beautiful water in any game.
gorgeous.
It's absolutely beautiful. It's completely seamless. We can at some point we'll dive underneath. For now, you know, we have an island here. Let's maybe at some point explore the
No,
island.
wiecie co, ja się muszę
This
coś
lake is
napić.
really big. Yeah, can we just get a sort of look at how big this is?
Niestety, te giery chyba gdzieś kurde nie wyjdzie.
The draw distance are absolutely stunning.
Yeah, this is, for you folks watching, this is running on the Xbox One X.
Yeah. It's absolutely beautiful.
A, to jest,
It's
a
really
to
allowing us to
z
showcase
Xboxa One X.
what we can push with our engine, the beauty of the world. We really want to do Egypt justice and show it off, show off our artists, show off our technical people,
Powiem ci, że ładnie
programmers who
powiedziałeś,
bring
ale
this to
chyba
life.
dosyć często streamujesz, nie?
So here we can see some boats in the distance. This bigger ship here. There's always opportunities. The world is alive. You know, fishermen are out catching fish. They'll take their goods to shore, to docks, take them to the markets, go home and sleep at night. And there's always opportunities for the player here.
Fajnie, taki duży fakt. Bardzo podoba mi się to, że można sobie obejrzeć Egipt w czasach, że tak powiem, swojej świetności, wśród piramidy, które budują i świątynie.
Something dangerous.
Super.
Off in the horizon there.
Oh yes.
Duży
Yes.
świat.
Oh, what is that?
It's a hippo.
Oh man, do we have other
He looks pretty
creatures?
friendly. Let's get closer.
Yeah, hippo.
See what happens.
It's a good
Chyba potem.
idea. Very good idea. Or
Skoro
not.
Izanem
Great track record with animals, so
tutaj
nothing could go
był
wrong.
zainspirowany.
But so you got
Lubiłem, to jest wszystko w sumie, co oglądam, to wygląda trochę
So
horyzonowo.
here, so this is a location. The reason there's loot here, the question might be, why is there loot
No,
here?
ramy historyczne są
The
bardzo
reason here
fajne,
is
nie?
actually this island. It's where the
Co podoba mi
Ptolemies,
się, że
so
można sobie
the
Egipt
guard force,
pooglądać.
they use this
Właśnie
island as a way to
była jakaś gra w sumie w Egipcie?
to stop, to take a
Nie
break,
kojarzę.
to actually refill on
Oprócz
some of their
oczywiście
stocks.
jakiegoś tam, nie wiem,
And so here we
faraona,
can
gdzie
see
się
there's
budowało
actually a guard
miasto, nie?
on the other side who's been killed by what? I don't know, but maybe the hippo.
Not a hippo. No, he's a good guy. I think we should
Hippo's
say
a
hi.
nice dude.
He's a nice dude.
Ooh, I got a spear.
You got a spear?
Co?
Use the spear. Switch the spear.
Kurczę.
Okay, let's switch.
Yeah, because that's the thing. We've seen sort of that
Ten
short
Twitch mi
curved
się
sword
wyświetla
in
na dużo
action.
bez sensu.
But there is a variety of weapons, and the sort of the reach of the longer weapons is going to affect how you are in combat.
Exactly. So we have a ton of types of weapons. So 8 melee weapons, 4 types of bows, and this is just the types. Then within them, there's levels, attributes, properties, and all that stuff. And of course, it's a completely seamless system here. We're using the bow in water.
Oczywiście najlepsze, czyli to teraz musiałbyś sobie...
They're just trying to say hi.
Okay.
You know?
I feel like you're engaging
Musiałbyś
it on
bardziej
its
sobie
home
to
turf. Like maybe they're
Assassin's
slower on
Creed
land. You don't
Collection,
wanna...
as a collection.
And he's using the
Oh no! You're smacking the hippo with your
Nie,
stick.
to jest śmieszne, jak on to nie zostałem
Now you
widzą.
got him angry. He just wanted to say hi.
I think if it's a mama, Carl's in even more
Muszę się
trouble.
kręcić w kółko.
Keep circling it.
You're vicious, yeah.
No hippos were harmed in the making of this demo.
No, no actual hippos
No
were harmed
actual
in the
hippos.
making of Assassin's Creed.
This one's
Origins.
being harmed, though. There we go. All right, so when you loot a hippo, what are you gaining from this beast?
So,
What was the purpose of this
did you
massacre?
ever think he would say that sentence in public? So animals, so the fauna of Egypt.
Okay. Throw that guy off his boat.
Dobra.
Sorry, buddy. There's a hippo just over there. Careful, huh?
You can use the corpse as a float. You'll be fine.
This is Carl style.
Do tej gry trzeba po prostu podejść właśnie z takim
Obviously,
lorem, nie?
Egypt,
Co to są
it's very
kombinować.
well known for its fauna, its wildlife, and we needed to represent that properly here. And then we have to say, well, it matters to the player on some level. So this is part of the progression system. So you gain materials that you use to craft some of your gear. So that's.
Oh!
Boom.
You're just a shit starter, aren't you, Carl?
This is military. It's all right.
These are military dudes. Put
He's on fire now.
Okay. Ooh, fire on a boat. That's a recipe for disaster. I like it. Oh, the fisherman's coming in dangerously.
Oh boy.
Is someone else mixing it up over there? There we go.
Oh,
it's on fire.
Coming for me though. He knew that his boat was in trouble. I better leave. Just leave him to tread water. Yeah.
So you know what? If the situation was slightly different,
I love
if
how
Carl,
this guy's just along for the ride. He's just in front of you like, what is happening?
Ja chyba wypił piwo, ale wiesz co, nie zdążyłem
Bayek is
kupić.
a Magi. They are protectors of Egypt. They're protectors of the Egyptian way of life, and Egyptians have a high respect for Magi's, and they go to them for help. This is actually feeds into the questing system, actually. So, as a Magi, he respects them. He's gonna let him take his boat for a ride.
You do you, Bayek. You do you. Set boats on fire.
I like it too because he's not like obviously the boat's important to that dude. Like it's probably his livelihood. He's like, look, man, you can take this wherever you want, but I need it when you're done.
Yeah, just be sure you bring it back in one piece.
For a bit. He'll even wait a bit. Eventually he'll leave, but he'll wait a bit for now.
He's watching me carefully.
So courteous.
Like,
so
hey, in case you need a getaway vehicle, I'm here, bro.
Exactly. So here, this is another military camp, but this one's slightly different. This one's a wharf. Here, what we wanted to show is just what it's like to take on enemies that are much higher level. So here we'll see some guards. So there's some in the front gate there. So level 25, you see that the badge is red, which is kind of telling the player, yes, you can try. You can try.
Try your best.
Take a run at him.
Give it a shot. But it's going to be a very difficult fight because you're not at their level just yet. Eventually, by going through quests, by completing locations in the world, you will level up enough. So I would recommend just trying. Carl,
what's your plan here?
Are you gonna take on this challenge?
Let's. Oh, this guy's. Oh, he looks vulnerable. So let's try a headshot.
He's alone.
Let's try a headshot. See how much damage it does. Oh goodness, it's not gonna do a lot.
He's trying to swat a fly.
Yeah, he is.
Oh.
He is tough. Yeah,
just a little scratch.
Tak, dzisiaj będzie stream.
Get up on him. All right. Got the spear.
Będziemy razem z Bamboyem streamować.
Get him, Carl.
Oh boy, here we go.
I believe in you, Carl.
Sobie.
You can take him. He can take him. Honestly, he can do it. Carl's been practicing.
Dobra,
Very good at the game.
Bamboy
Oh goodness. Yeah, look at that one hit.
Like a stun almost happening. Is that a heavy hit?
You get an F for effort. It's okay.
Yeah,
Jesteś teraz Bamboy na Discordzie swoim, czy nie?
So, look, the game is live. This is, you know,
this is real gameplay.
Exactly.
Yeah,
we take, you know, we take games very seriously in the sense of we want this to be the representation of the game as it is. We want players to see where it is today.
Ja myślę, że
so
są to
yes,
zamyta.
a demo playthrough, Carl died in front of everybody.
Killed. But I've learned my lesson.
You don't have to rub it in, Ash. In front of everybody.
I've learned my lesson and I'll just keep moving on. Level
Kurczę,
25
akurat
is too
na live.
high.
Gdzie się
Give them a wide
wysunęło?
berth now, and so you're coming in. You're sort of leaving the wharf and coming.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Daj mi uprawnienia do live, albo gdzieś indziej.
For his mounts.
And does this horse have a name? Or is it a horse with no name?
I believe this horse is named Amun-Re.
Amun-Re. He's very
But,
handsome. Or
it's a
she.
beautiful horse.
Yeah.
Przerzuć się gdzieś.
So Senu is our eagle companion. In this case, though, we wanted that mounts was something that the player can actually collect more and more mounts, purchase more and more mounts, and we have many different types of mounts. So there's horses, many types of beautiful horses, but also camels and eventually chariots. Yeah, and they all have their value, and so you can actually have different types of horses. Senu being the eagle companion that stays with you through the journey. So there we go. So we have this
Ja też
beautiful black
właśnie
horse
miałem
here.
słyszę przez
Black Stallion.
stream.
A spit attack, no, but you can rear with the horse. You can rear with the horse. The
Ja nie wiem, czy ja
camel.
wytrzymam
Get the hooves in there.
Trzecie.
So we're sort of skirting the shoreline
Dobra,
here,
dobra.
and you know, this is
Ja tak
you guys
myślę,
have
czy
built,
byśmy
as you were
położyć
saying,
na
this
drzemkę
is a
jakąś,
country.
no
You know, this
cały
is not
dzień
just one
podróży
city.
dzisiaj.
Ja też się obawiam, że jak położysz się na drzemkę, to już nie wstanę.
So here we found Umeria, which is a port village.
Także będę starał się posiedzieć. Nie wiem, że program sobie coś jeszcze chwilę postreamuję.
W sumie to można, no, można coś zagrać, ale kurde, ja muszę o 5 wyjść z domu znowu.
So this is the lake that we've seen with Senu. If we keep zooming
Do
out,
5 to ja nie wiem, czy się konferencja nie
this
skończy.
is the aspect of the demo. The lake is
No, ja
where the
muszę
demo
właśnie,
takes place.
ja o 5 muszę wyjść z domu,
Since we
bo
were riding a bit north of it
muszę
earlier,
w robocie podpisać
that's
wolne na
how we
dzisiaj.
unfog the world, by visiting the world. You unfog it.
Cool.
But just to give a breadth of this country that we've built.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, move
Ale
around
tak
just to
posiedzę do
show it's.
północy i się drzemnę.
It keeps
Ja, zobaczymy ile
it's absolutely
ciężko
massive.
powiedzieć ile konta będzie trwało, nie? Bo to może być godzina, może być półtora, może być dwie.
No mi się wydaje, że półtorej godziny będzie.
No bardzo możliwe, chociaż wczoraj na przykład Microsoft to trwało ponad 2 godziny.
Ponad 2 godziny?
Tak.
Yes,
O
yes.
kurde.
Ale Microsoft miał w sumie do zaprezentowania 20 parę gier, więc...
Does anybody ever go there?
Really honest
Ale
people.
słyszałem, czytałem takie opinie, że dajmy wsteczną kompatybilność, to ludzie nie będą się dopominali wielkich tytułów X-ów na Xboxa. Nie wiem, czy to, bo nawet nie miałem kiedy tego sobie zobaczyć, co im tam pokazali.
No oni dali wsteczną kompatybilność z Xboxem 1 teraz z kolei. No dali jeszcze była wsteczna kompatybilność z 360, nie? No łanie, tak. No i teraz One dorzucili, znaczy ten Xbox One X to jest w zasadzie to samo co One, tylko ma po prostu trochę, no mocno mocniejsze podzespoły, tak? Ale gry wszystkie z One'a będą chodzić, nie?
Aha.
Tylko nie wszystkie gry z One'a będą miały po prostu tak jak Pro, nie wszystkie będą miały łatki, wiesz, jakieś tam ulepszające grafikę, nie?
Tak. No tak, PS4 Pro.
Dokładnie tak samo, dokładnie tak samo.
To kaszana.
Natomiast właśnie ludzie przede wszystkim zarzucają im to, że nie zapowiedzieli żadnych w zasadzie nowych gier, nowych takich dużych gier od nich, które będą tylko i wyłącznie na Xboxa, nie?
Aha, czyli X-ów na Xboxa nie ma.
Tak, X-ów na Xboxa w zasadzie nie ma, bo jest tak naprawdę, pokazali dwie duże gry i 3 mniejsze, które opłacałyby się ograć, ale wszystkie będą dostępne na PC, nie? Oni sobie strzelili strasznie w kolano z tą kompatybilnością z PC, nie?
Tak, właśnie ja się tego obawiałem, że... Znaczy obawiałem się, wiesz, ja tam Xboxa nie mam, tam walić nie chcę, że tak powiem, ale... tak już ostatnio jak mówili, że będzie można gdzieś z Xboxa grać na PC, to mówię, to już będzie koniec Xboxa powoli. Po co ludzie mają kupować Xboxa, jak mogą te same gry wszystkie pograć na PC?
Dokładnie.
I mają do tego gierki z PC, gierki z Xboxa i super.
Podpinasz do PC-ta pada i masz to samo, nie?
and some explorations here as Senu scouts out
Jednak
some more
PlayStation ma dużo takich marek, które tylko i wyłącznie zagrasz na PlayStation.
No jest tego sporo.
No sporo. Coraz więcej nawet.
Zobaczymy co dzisiaj będzie. Ja jestem ciekawy tej dzisiejszej konferencji.
No też jestem bardzo ciekaw. Ja liczę na pewno na God of War.
Ja tak nie zadam.
Że pokażą God of War. Pewnie Days Gone pokażą. Może coś z Detroit Become Human.
No. Jest już w ogóle tego Detroit jakaś data premiery?
Chyba na razie 2018, ale bez żadnego konkretnego chyba.
No to może dzisiaj coś powiedzą więcej.
No bardzo możliwe właśnie.
Co tam sobie jeszcze może pokazać? No na pewno będzie. Uncharted, jest gameplay.
I'll try and use it on the big dude.
He is humongous.
There we go. Okay, just get in there, unleash. There we go.
Okay.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Okay, here we
No
go.
zobaczymy. Ja jestem ciekaw tej konferencji. I jestem ciekaw też, czy będzie odpowiedź na Xboxa. Ale raczej nie. Oby
Oh,
nie
you
było.
done good, Carl. Oh, no. Through the
Bo
middle this time.
mi
Nice.
się wydaje, że niepotrzebna była odpowiedź na tego Xboxa, bo niech sobie poczekają rok albo dwa, zbudują coś mocnego i wiesz, tak jak kiedyś, konsola to przewyższała PC-ty, nie? Niech zrobią coś w ten deseń, a nie, że teraz konsole gonią te PC-ty.
No dokładnie.
Bayek is unraveling a mystery, and he doesn't know who these characters are that he's after, and so he comes to this place. He's actually looking for a contact to gain some info to lead him to eventually his targets. And these are the Ptolemy guards who work for these people. Bayek being an Egyptian, a Medjai, he doesn't have a very good alignment with these people. They represent the evil forces that are destroying his homeland. So anyway, these are the people he's after. This area of the world, just to say, if we take a look around, yeah, Carl, this is a beautiful shot of the world. So this is the...
There's a recharge point, so we can get a better view from there.
Yeah, so we're gonna do a viewpoint. We'll do the viewpoint.
Just for a sec, we're seeing, you know, some serious climbing here. A hallmark of the Assassin's Creed franchise, but that rock didn't have any like obvious handholds on it. Like, what's the approach to climbing in Origins?
So the climbing, actually, before we synchronize, just to look around.
So pretty.
So the climbing in Origins, it's so first we've revamped the controls, the fluidity of the character. We've gotten a lot of positive feedback already from the people who've played the build that feel like the assassin is really responsive, listening to them, doing what they want. And we pushed that to the climbing where we said, you know what, we should be able to climb any surface we want. So we've created a tech for Bayek when he's climbing to be able to put his hands and controls into crevices and so on any surface. So effectively to be able to climb anywhere. We wanted, you know, as the most seamless experience that we can have. Here you can see the world is absolutely beautiful. See that that distance, that top peak in the distance?
No
you
i
know,
Far
we could just
Cry,
go there at some
czekam na
point
tego
if we
Far
wish to.
Cry'a.
Swimming, by boat, by camel, whatever.
Zajebisty będzie
And there's secrets up there for us. There's really
I
cool
love
stuff.
secrets.
There's really cool discoveries to find. Here, why don't we synchronize? So here, the world is, you know, kudos to our artists, our engineers, our technical artists. You know, this world is something.
Absolutely, and you know, so synchronizing, you know, historically is sort of a way to learn more about an area, sort of clear the fog from an area. But you mentioned earlier, the fog clears by you just traveling through the area.
Yeah, exactly. So we wanted to keep the idea of the viewpoints as an homage to the series.
Leap of faith, there it is.
There it is.
There it is.
Maybe we can explore a bit, walk through the area a little bit, just to give a flavor of the village life. Villages are great places to pick up quests, to go to shops, and obviously there are many quests inside villages. These are hubs of content. But anyway, so we're in a red zone right now.
Oh.
So will now show us the fleeing technology.
Yeah, I'd recommend fleeing maybe. Or you can fight.
He's feeling strong from his last encounter.
Yep.
He's digging that
real confident.
Mixing melee and
Now we're sort of busting out the warrior's bow here. That was a skill we unlocked earlier.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Good point.
Switch,
Good point.
Switch to the warrior bow. So the warrior bow, it's effectively our shotgun bow. He shoots 5 arrows at once.
There we go.
Oh my god, deadly. Beautiful. Very efficient.
It shoots 5 arrows at once. So when we talk about attributes and properties, you can actually find bows that you can actually have more arrows on them. You can set them on fire by default. So this compound here, it's actually part of a quest. Don't want to ruin the quest for people, but this is somebody's home that's been, let's say, confiscated, and Bayek will eventually have to help those people.
Oh, it's a porcupine.
That's a lot of arrows, but you can recover. It looks like you're recovering that.
Yeah, you can pick up your arrows.
And that ranged combat, that focus on sort of, you know, Assassins have had ranged weapons in the past before, but with the bows in Origins, you guys are really trying to expand that.
Yeah, it's a full-blown third-person shooter on that element. It's we really wanted that the playstyles we push, so range combat, melee, stealth, that this stuff feels authentic, and if you just want to focus on that the game will fully support it and will go deep into that. So we've really pushed ourselves to develop these gameplays. The shooting feels great. The bows feel amazing. And there's a bunch of bows we haven't shown. There's the Predator bow, which is kind of like a sniper.
Can we talk about the cat?
There's a little kitty.
God, there's a cat! This is such a great way to wrap this up. Like, we just saw a cat in ancient Egypt. Come on,
in ancient Egypt, and you know what? Cats are very important in ancient Egypt.
Can you pet it?
So here, look. So see, okay, look. So systemically, you know, as I said, animals really live in this world, and so this cat has, for some reason, an affection towards Bayek.
He loves you, or she.
Or she's sticking around.
Reciprocate.
Look at, she loves them. She loves them.
Carl,
as I said, we've put a lot of effort on animals and their needs and what they do in the world. Yeah.
I love that she appeared near the end of this stream. This is amazing.
Fantastic omen.
Yes.
Ash, this has been so great, Carl. Thank you for showing off the game. There's a lot more to come this week, and but it must be really exciting for you guys.
You know, it's been a long journey for us. It's absolutely wonderful to be able to show off the game and have people play it, get their feedback, see their excitement. I'm super proud of the team and what we've achieved. Kudos to the Singapore team, to the Montreal team, to all the teams that are working on this game all over the world. Many people supporting us. It's a really wonderful, exciting time for us, and I can't wait for our fans to play this.
Absolutely, and they'll get to play it at E3 here, but later this year, October 27th is the release date.
Yes, October 27th. So October 27th on PS4 Pro, PS4, Xbox, PC, and of course a launch title for Xbox One X.
Fantastic. Well, if you folks want more Assassin's Creed Origins here at E3, there's going to be streams. Keep it tuned to Ubisoft's social channels to find out when and where those are. If you want more Assassin's Creed right now, you can head to the Ubisoft YouTube channel and check out the behind-the-scenes video from the Ubi blog. And for all the awesome games here revealed during that incredible conference, Ubisoft.com, that's where it's at. So, on behalf of Hanny, Carl, Ash, I'm Chris Waters, thanking all of you for watching. And have a great week. Peace!
Jak przyjdzie Krzysiu, to powiem mu o tym. Ja też nie mogę za bardzo za głośno mówić. Co to koniec?
Yes! Yes! We did it! Fam, we believed. People told us, you're wrong, it won't happen. Shut up, be quiet, stop dreaming, you're talking crazy.
And literally thousands
they even
of tweets.
Said it's not even gonna be at E3, but who believed? Who believed?
Marcus believed.
This guy right here.
He never stopped believing.
Ja jestem ciekaw tej konferencji Sony.
There's just a footage I think Anna took of the exact moment that we saw Bianca on screen in text.
I don't know if you can hear that. You probably shouldn't.
Yep. Yeah.
No, it's laced with obscenities.
But it was really cool because
Pepper-rated.
I've been trying to upload because we actually had like the full, from the very moment this trailer started playing and Marcus went, oh. Then we turned on the phone and Marcus was sitting there alternately like, no, yeah.
He didn't want to dare to dream because he was like, no, in the moment.
No,
and then
the
at the
studio
very,
name came up. Yeah.
But then at the very end, I was waiting for the explosion and Marcus just goes, I can't believe it. And then I turned off the phone and then
oby
he's like,
było coś, oby było takie pierdolnięcie
God!
właśnie.
I can start screaming at everyone as soon as I turn the phone off.
He was looking for a target to be like in your face.
Yeah. It was a great moment because as long as I've even known what you cared about with E3, you've been talking about that.
I mean, there's a couple of guys. I'm going to give a shout out to Fat Baby and Martin Mumbles, and we like for years have been this like collective, you know, trifecta of like this will be the year, guys. Like we'll do it. We'll do it. So I was like, boys, our hope made this happen. They're gonna make a Disney movie out of this because that's how real this
out of
like hope and and you know, like Beyond Good and Evil 2 is actually going to be new to a lot of people.
It's new to me. And I just want to say, like, it looks fantastic for somebody who has no idea what that first game is.
So tell us, for people who didn't play the first one, this is like a prequel or a sequel?
Actually, it's amazing because I was so excited and just like in awe of what I was seeing. They released a lot of information that just went right through me. Prequel, they did mention. It sounds like it's way more world-focused, which is one of the great things about Beyond Good and Evil 2. Or Beyond Good and Evil is the world that it creates, and one of the reasons why, you know, when we think about video games and the worlds that they live in, there's ones that are like, okay, this is like great, it's neat, and then there's like worlds that are like Star Wars, where it's like this is totally sets itself apart from other worlds, and it had that feeling to it, and so that was one of the reasons why I was always like, these characters are great, these personalities are great, the humor is good, but also the social commentary is amazing. So I'm really curious to see what this means for the franchise. But like the most important part, because obviously through the reaction video, I'm like, where's Jade? Where's Jade? Like there's you know, Jade. And you know, that was a bit of a surprise, but at the same time, focusing on the world, to me, I'm okay, because that means this franchise is alive. I will see Jade eventually, no matter what.
Wystarczy, że Sony pokaże nadchodzące hity i będzie git. No w sumie słyszałem taką opinię, już tu mówiłem, że Sony za bardzo się nie musi wysilać, żeby Microsoft pokonać, powiedzmy, w tych wszystkich konferencjach.
No nie musi. Bo w zasadzie Xbox nie pokaże niczego super. No zobaczymy, ja myślę, że i tak coś fajnego pokażą.
Ciekawe, czy jakieś nowe tytuły będą. Czy właściwie powinni coś pokazać, nie?
Właśnie to jest największe, nie wiadomo, ale no powinni pokazać coś nowego i wszyscy się zastanawiają co, nie?
Oby coś było fajnego, nowego.
No. Ja myślę, że coś na pewno się pojawi.
Bethesda last night, where I was like, you know, confident that this and what we'd heard was going to happen, and then, you know, there were some announcements.
A widziałeś tego Wolfensteina 2?
Nie, właśnie nie widziałem. Ja jutro sobie będę nadrabiał wszystko, wiesz? Kurde, nie miałem kiedy.
Ale widzę, że właśnie, że będzie za 15 minut Evil Within, a za pół godziny Wolfenstein, ale chyba tak długo nie będę streamował.
A, tu jest 3.
No to już nie wiem, bo chciałem sobie zrobić przerwę.
Może zostanę tego czasu. Kotka się tu domaga, pieszczot, bo nie było nas 3 dni, tylko jedzenie tutaj przychodzi ktoś dawać, nie?
There's emotion with all the characters, and you know, I like emotional games. I like to see relationships expand, and so you know, that's the one thing that's exciting is they show all the different like kind of races.
Czekaj, że widzę małą tą łyżeczkę przekładę, jeszcze wyjdę na chwilę. Mam wideo, nie, to mogę podglądać.
Like it's on Steam. You can pull out one of the old consoles. They made it for like 5 different platforms, and the reason they did is because people kept rediscovering it. So like, don't let my words speak for it. Let the game speak for it. It's great.
It's really special when somebody loves a game like that.
This goes with our theme this year.
Yeah, relationships.
Kocie, co ci jest? Się tu łasi do mnie, kotka. Ja muszę sobie znaleźć kabel do telefonu.
Big announcement that kicked off Ubisoft, and that was the Mario and Rabbids Kingdom battle. which turned out to be a tactics game, but I almost feel like that really got overshadowed by this Goliath that came to it. But they had Miyamoto on stage.
Far away from each other as possible.
They really did.
Yeah.
What'd you guys think of this? It seemed at first like they were really kind of, this was an action game.
Well, we went on the same kind of emotional journey, right?
O, i to Mario też może być fajne. Takie na luzie.
Super Mario RPG, I was like, come on, put the rabbits in, I don't give a shit. I want another Mario RPG. And then I saw it was like Mario Rabbids XCOM, and I went, okay, I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at this. And then I saw kind of how it worked out, and I went, you know what? This makes even more of a case for the Switch for me to buy it, because I haven't bought it yet. Because that's one of the, XCOM was one of the games I played on my iPad, on the go, like airports and all that kind of stuff, and you can take the Switch with you.
Did anyone think like it was a little confusing as they first started showing the gameplay? Because like they did a lot of stuff exploring before they actually got to any sort of battle.
I wonder if that was on purpose, because it almost felt like they were trying to be like, look, it's kind of like a Mario adventure like you recognize, kind of has some ideas that are like, you know, Mario 64, but maybe you have a team instead. And then all of a sudden, he was right. I mean, we were told we'd get something that was completely new to Mario, and this is absolutely completely new to Mario.
Yeah, these Mario games do this tricky thing where, like, even if you think back to Mario Party.
No właśnie, ja też się nie spodziewałem, że Mario się pojawi na innym sprzęcie niż Nintendo Switch. No ale to wszystko bardzo dobrze bardzo dobrze wróży. Będziemy mieli w co grać po prostu. Mi to się tam podoba.
Dobra, jestem.
Okej.
To kooperacja Ubi tego, Nintendo, no.
No, to jest bardzo dobre. Bardzo dobre posunięcie, bo w końcu na innym sprzęcie będzie można Mario pograć. To jest bardzo dobre posunięcie. I dobrze to zrobi Nintendo i tam. Kocie.
Wiesz, też Nintendo ma w końcu jakiś sprzęt, na którym można jakieś sensowne gry robić, nie?
No.
And then putting them next to Mario and Peach, who have such a defined world that I also love, but almost kind of
Spoko, fajny pomysł.
like in taking themselves so seriously, which is something that I think Nintendo kind of shies away from a lot of the time. Like the persona of Mario and the persona of Peach are so sacred. So I feel like this is a big step to kind of say like, it's okay, we'll let them take themselves a little less seriously, you know?
No mogliby spokojnie, bo jak w konsolę im tak średnio idzie w budowanie konsol. Mogliby rzeczywiście gry robić. Oni się znają na grach, nie?
Tak. No, produkcję konsol mogli odpuścić totalnie. No bo słabo im to idzie, no. O, Far Cry. To będzie coś pięknego.
No.
Będzie granie.
To wzywanie tam tych wszystkich pomocników, nie?
Tak. Ja sobie... I tu jeszcze jest koop, nie? Też.
Tak, plus koop, no.
No, to będzie... O, koop to będzie coś pięknego. Ja czekałem na takie właśnie gry koopowe. Bo pierwsza taka, nie wiem, Wildlands. To było coś fajnego. Do koopa. Też fajnie zrobione. Graficznie też niczego sobie.
No, całkiem przyjemnie. O, z tego Wildlandsa się grało.
Hope County is a county. It's not a city. It's a county. It's huge. Like it's expansive. So there could be like 30 or 40 small towns.
Się kotka tutaj nie umie.
You know, and but like the look of it. I saw right when it came up with the fields of grain. I went, that's Far Cry. It's got because the fields of grain and this like they don't make the town bigger, which I like. They keep it nice and small because that's what it looks like. You have a church, you have a bar, and you have a post office, and that's what makes a town in Montana.
This game is so brutal.
No, będzie zajebista gierka.
To z tym baseballem to pojechali.
Czyli nie będzie singla? Mi się wydaje, że w tym Far Cry'u będzie można przejść sobie fabułę zarówno samemu, jak i w koopie.
Tak, dokładnie.
To będzie tak fajnie zrobione, że jak się dołączy tak jak w Wildlandsach było.
Tak.
Dokładnie tak samo będzie. Tylko nie wiem, ile tam osób mogło być w tym koopie tutaj, znaczy w Far Cry'u, bo nie wiem, albo nie dosłyszałem, albo nie mówili.
Bo nie mówili.
Chyba, no. Że będzie tak jak w Wildlandsach, albo dostaniesz botów jako pomoc, albo znajomych. I dobre posunięcie to jest.
Ja myślę, że będziesz miał właśnie tych pomocników z kampanii, a pomocnicy właśnie graczowi to będą zupełnie opcjonalni.
No. Dobrze, dobrze.
Więc myślę, że będzie normalny single, nie?
Talked about how everything was nominated for, what was it, an Academy Award? Yeah, and this looks very much to me like a film game crossover, like an interactive experience that's more along the lines of narrative than gameplay mechanics, which I think is really interesting.
Będzie się działo.
O, to jest właśnie koło.
Żeby nie przełożyli tego Far Cry'a na późniejszy termin.
No tak, bo luty, tak?
No. Niedawno go zapowiedzieli, tu właściwie pół roku mają, no.
Może się ogarną, no chociaż Wildlandsy chyba przesuwali z tego co pamiętam.
No, Wildlandsy przesuwali.
No. Mam nadzieję, że tutaj nie będą musieli.
A w sumie, jakby mieli przesuwać, to niech przesuwają, żeby byle była dobrze gra zrobiona, jak dla mnie. Żeby nie było jakichś tam większych błędów, czy... Bo wiadomo, błędy to w dzisiejszych czasach to patche przez internet to jest norma.
Wszystko się da poprawić, nie?
No, day one patch i waży 10 giga i jest ok.
Napisaliśmy połowę gry od nowa, nie?
No.
A ten Skull and Bones, tego nie widziałem.
No, ciebie nie było. Szczerze ci powiem, te Skull and Bones znaczy gameplayem to taki jest For Honor, tylko że na morzu, jak dla mnie. A For Honor to... nie dla mnie.
For Honor się fajnie zapowiada, tylko ja tej gry nie kupiłem, bo stwierdziłem, że to jest gra, która się szybko znudzi i chyba miałem rację, bo właściwie miesiąc po premierze przestał o niej ktokolwiek mówić.
Tak, i w ogóle w statystykach też jak gdzieś tam ostatnio czytałem, że po jakimś czasie połowa ludzi uciekło, a teraz jeszcze więcej, że nie grają w ogóle. Nie?
Gra była super, fajny ma lore, fajnie się zapowiadało, ale po prostu ta rozgrywka to jest zbyt miałka, nie?
No. My mamy tutaj wśród znajomych takiego kolegę, który kupił sobie właśnie For Honor, to się z niego, wiesz, śmiejemy, nie?
Ale powiedziałem, że ja to kupię, ale jak będzie za 50 zł, nie?
No, ja tam nie mam jakoś tam... Ja tylko ostatnio na E3 to pokazali, to ja już mówiłem, że kurwa, co to ma być.
Nie, ta gra się mówię, fajnie zapowiadała, nawet fajna była beta, tylko beta była fajna dlatego, że krótko w to grałeś, nie?
Nie słuchajcie, musisz sobie mikrofon też chyba trochę bliżej dać. Bo jak cicho mówisz, to cię nie słychać.
Nie wiem, czy ja mogę coś jeszcze zboostować.
And so I'm really excited for this game. I think it's going to be a pretty big hit. Well, we know what our hosts are excited about, but guys, we want to know what you are excited about. We are going to do a poll right now in chat to see what your favorite reveal was for Ubisoft, Mario Rabbids, Beyond Good and Evil 2, Transference, Skull Bones. See, I think this is a bit biased because I think people will vote for what emote they like the most. Is that how that works? So the cool cat.
Jaka gierka, na jaką gierkę ludzie czekają?
O, wiadomo. Patrz, Skull and Bones, nikt.
O.
Ale to w sumie było do przewidzenia.
No. Dla mnie, no tak jak mówię, to taki tam, For Honor na morzu.
Nie. Wszyscy i tak tam Beyond Good and Evil. To jest gra Ubisoftu, znaczy tej konferencji w ogóle.
No.
What else does he do? He does so many things, but he cannot be in a tactics game. There's no way. Unbelievable. I don't want it. I just don't believe it. I can't wrap my head around Mario being tactical.
He's not Snake. He's a plumber.
Okay.
There you go. You feel it? You
Well, what
understand?
about Mario Sunshine? Were you on board with him?
He had a jetpack.
Yeah.
We all like jetpacks. We all want jetpacks. So yeah, I was okay with that. It made sense.
All right. Well, we're going to be talking about the Evil Within in just a few minutes, guys. Or the Evil Within 2.
Pierdzielić. Teraz będzie The Evil Within właśnie, dwójka, a później Wolfenstein. No, trochę masz mieć rację, że wyciągnęli mechanikę z Black Flaga. Ja wiedziałem, że trailer tej gierki nasi lubili.
Marcus was 50 years old, so I'm really actually starting to think that it's a good thing that it finally is coming out. He's 75 years old right now, so we have to make sure that the game. Don't worry about math. Don't worry about math. It's okay. We finally got that game. He's finally got something to be excited for. He's an old man.
There you go. More people voting for Skull and Bones. Now, what are you thinking in comparison to the other Pirates game?
What other Pirates game?
The one that we saw yesterday.
You mean Sea of Thieves?
Tylko mamy co północ. Trzeba iść się wykąpać.
Ja chyba też, ja się chyba położę. Godzinki.
Ja pójdę się wykąpię, ogarnę sobie parę rzeczy i może o 3 się dopiero zaloguję. Przed
Dobra, to ja za 2 godziny się budzę.
Dobra.
No, na razie.
Enjoy the festivities and the activities and the announcements that you guys had. I saw people eating cotton candy and
Dobra, Mitryl, chyba ty tylko z nami tutaj siedzisz w tej chwili, więc pytanko, że jeszcze chcesz pooglądać. Chcesz zobaczyć jeszcze The Evil Within 2 i Wolfensteina. No ja na pewno będę musiał zrobić przerwę. Może ewentualnie później jakąś gierkę za pół godziny odpalę. Może trochę dłużej. Zrobię sobie chwilę przerwy. Znaczy może sobie stream lecieć, ja sobie zrobię chwilę przerwy. A, okej, dobra. Nie będziemy tego dłużej przedłużać. Tego streamu. Teraz sobie zrobię przerwę. Pójdę się ogarnąć i tak dalej i skoczę później z jakąś gierką ewentualnie na godzinkę. A o 3:00 już normalnie na stream z PlayStation.
Who is his partner in the first game, and spoiler alert, unbeknownst to him, is working with kind of the bad guys. She comes back and contacts him and says, "Hey, the daughter you thought was dead and that you lost a long time ago is actually alive. Has been sort of taken by Mobius, which is this nefarious faction, and they are using her to kind of help power this virtual world that they create." And that's really the kickoff for Sebastian kind of getting back into it and trying to sort of get his daughter back and at the same time figure out what the hell these Mobius guys are up to. But it's really a game about you wanting to find your daughter and get back something that you lost and hopefully use that to kind of piece your life back together.
One piece, back together to get it going. And you know, I mean, instantly fans noticed and everyone took notice, you know, and sort of the overhaul.
No dzięki, do zobaczyska. Widzimy się na pewno widzimy się o 3:00 na PlayStation i może na jakiejś gierce za pół godzinki, 40 minut. Tyle ile tutaj potrzebuję, żeby się ogarnąć. No teraz jeszcze ktoś dołączył. Witam.
For sure. I mean, we're trying to set a vibe and a tone for, you know, not only kind of what we want the game experience.
Teraz będzie przerwa techniczna.
The tone of the world, this kind of unsettling notion that at any given moment you don't really know what's gonna happen or like how to proceed. And we've tried to expand on that.
Także zapraszam za strzelam pół godzinki, może 40 minut. A gierkę. Jeśli sobie subujecie, to dostaniecie powiadomienia, jak się pojawię znowu online. Dzięki wielkie i do zobaczenia. Hej.
you know, in sort of the mode of true survival horror.